What is up, YouTube? It's Metatronics. So my next most requested Adventure Time character in the series so far has been Princess Bubblegum. So I figured it's about time that I should probably do Princess Bubblegum. So you want to do a half circle for the top of her head, and then two half tube shapes that should be about a fourth thickness of the half circle. So you want to be able to make it look like you could fit about 4 of those half tube shapes underneath that half circle. And I kind of resized them down there because I realized I had mine off just by a bit. And then you want to give those an outline. And how I do my outlines, I've said this in my other videos, but I figured it's good to reiterate it for the new folks, is that I just copy the layers, color them black, put them to the background, and then just kind of free scale them up to the size they need to be to give it a good, nice, thick black outline. Because I don't like the default like Black Ops outline. You know how you can change it to be toggle to the outline or the full shape? I don't like that. It just doesn't look right to me. So I go ahead and duplicate the layer and just give it black color and, you know, resize it to make it look right and put it to the back. So for her face, I just did a circle, and you want that to be about that size. So it should fit just snugly between those two columns of hair. And then you want to give that circle an outline as well. Something to watch out for I just did there was when you copy and paste things, be careful not to paste it on top of another layer. I didn't realize this, I'd never made this mistake before, but you can actually paste over the top of another layer. So, and it just like deletes that layer. So watch out for that. Now for her neck, I used the monolith shape, and I sized that down and leave most of it inside of the middle of her face area, but you're going to color it to the same color so of her face so you won't notice it. And then I also give that an outline. And then you're going to next start doing her dress. And so what I used is the pie slice shapes, sized down and kind of stretched a little bit with the free scaling, with the flat parts to the top. And that's going to be like the little collar line to her dress. And you want to color those purple and duplicate that. I used a flip to flip the other one to the inverse side. You'll see that here in a sec. Yeah, there we go. And then now we've got our collar, and you want that to, you know, be appropriately sized, just hangs off the edge just a little bit so it looks like she's got a collar. And then for her torso, you'll want to use the thimble shape, and then you want to color that a bright pink, and then give that an outline as well. And there we go. I just copied that layer, push it to the back, make it black, and then expand it out so it looks like a nice thick outline. Now for her crown, you're going to take the rectangle shape and kind of squash it down to a thinner line, and then you'll put that over the top of her head. I kind of reposition it here. I don't leave it way up to there to the top. And you want to give it a gold color, obviously. It is a gold crown, right? And so, or maybe it's made of candy. I don't know what kind of candy that would be. Lemon drops? I don't know. She is Princess Bubblegum. She may have flavors. I don't know. And then for the part leading up to the pinnacle, you want to make you want to take the pyramid shape and give it an outline too. And then I take the monolith shape again and thin it down, squash it a little bit, and put it there at the top. And then you'll take the circle 02 and put it at the top as well. Of course, you want to give all this stuff an outline. And then we'll put the circle 02 shape to the top, and then make sure it's centered, give it a nice outline too. Yeah, look just like that. Push the outlines all the way to the back. You don't want them overlapping anything because then it starts looking weird. And then you give her the light blue jewel there at the top of her crown, and give that an outline too. There we go. It's looking good. And so now for her eyes and mouth, the eyes are just little tiny black circles. And then for her mouth, I used the curved line shape, and I kind of smushed it down so it was nice and thin. And for her arm, I used the quarter circle, and you want to give that the same color as her face. I think I'm actually just a shade off right there. Make sure you don't do that because you look like a noob like me. And then to make it look like her hand or her arm is coming through her hair like it always does, you'll give it another little rectangle to cover up the edge of her arm, and then another one that's really thin, more just like a line, and make it look like a part in her hair. Now, there's a few optional things that you can do. I used a layer there and kind of made the opacity down really low and made it look like a little shine on her gem. I get rid of it eventually. I don't like it too much. I give her a background, obviously. I love the little scribbly lines for the background, and I thought that purple was a nice color for the background. And something I do is, instead of using that curved line for her mouth, I used a half circle, which I thought looked a lot better. She's a lot happier looking, a little more lively. And then with that last layer, I gave her a little sparkle on her crown. I thought that looked too freaking cool. But that's Princess Bubblegum, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Put it up on Facebook. Make sure other people can see it too. I want to see your emblems. Friend me on Xbox. My gamer tag is It's Metatronics. You see it right there. Author, It's Metatronics. But if you haven't seen my other emblems, go ahead and click on them now. That's right, they're clickable. Click them. Alright guys, I really hope you did enjoy this. Please leave me a comment. Let me know who to do next. It's been Metatronics, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.